Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 13th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, depending on the weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Delilah, which is over here just west of the Mexican coast. You can see we're pretty well organized at this time. It will continue to push away from the closest coastal areas of Mexico and push on out into the Eastern Pacific. You see the system here right behind it has about a 30% chance of development over the next 7 days. We got some activity starting to flare up in the Caribbean Sea. You're going to have to continue to possibly monitor any signs of development out of these systems, but right now nothing to write home about. The National Hurricane Center has not been issued any advisories on this system, any of these systems in the central and southern tropical Caribbean Sea. So right now, no tropical development is expected in the next 7 days across the tropical Atlantic. Alright, we got scattered activity across South America, a little bit over here in the Eastern Pacific. We got some showers and storms kind of firing up over here in portions of the Carolinas, Georgia, on up into portions of Virginia and also toward D.C. More activity over here, portions of Ohio to portions of Kentucky, Tennessee, also into Alabama. Also more over here in Louisiana and Texas. Then from northern Mexico through Colorado to Wyoming, all the way up to Montana. We're looking at another severe weather outbreak coming. So we'll be talking about that in tonight's video. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here we got a little bit of shower activity, a little bit of mixed precipitation over here in Washington State, southern Canada. More thunderstorms and showers from Montana to the Dakotas, to Wyoming, to Colorado, to Texas. Also the northern Gulf and central Gulf as well, down toward the Florida Keys, Florida region, Georgia, the Carolinas, the Atlantic coastal waters, all the way to D.C., all the way up to Maine, also in the portion of Ohio, southern Indiana, also northern Michigan region as well, up here around Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Wisconsin to Minnesota, all the way down to Missouri as well. Got some heavy rain and flash flooding up here around a portion of Virginia, and then again a portion of Kansas and Oklahoma. And then we got some severe weather possible from portions of Montana through South Dakota and portions of Wyoming and Nebraska region as well. And here is Delilah, located right off the Mexican coast for your Saturday. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, here's your Sunday outlook. You can see we got some mixed precipitation up here. Just a very little small pocket up here right along the Washington Canadian border. A few pockets of thunderstorms and showers in portions of Oregon, and more widespread to scattered thunderstorms expected from portions of Idaho to Montana, through the Dakotas, through Nebraska to Texas to New Mexico, down into the Gulf of Mexico, down in the portions of areas of the Florida Keys, Florida, Central Florida, Florida Big Bend, Atlantic coastal waters from Georgia to the Carolinas to New York City, also at the New York State, Vermont as well. Also up here around Lake Superior, northern Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota through Missouri, and also portions of Kentucky and Tennessee. Alright, we got some severe weather up here for possible severe weather in portion of Montana, South Dakota, portion of Nebraska and southern North Dakota, and some flash flooding and heavy rain possible around West Virginia to Virginia and northern North Carolina. Excuse me. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, advisory map, your location across the nation. Alrighty, you can see we got some red flag warnings over here in portions of California, Nevada. We've got sets of heat warnings down here across central and southern California, southern Nevada, and also western and southern portion of Arizona. Got special weather statement for Utah, and got some heat advisory for a couple counties in southern New Mexico, West Texas. Severe thunderstorm warning for North Texas and also portion of eastern New Mexico. Severe thunderstorm watches and ongoing severe thunderstorm warning for portion of Colorado, Nebraska, Wyoming, and also Montana. Also, we got some flood watches and flood advisories down here portions of southeast Texas, southern Louisiana. More flood watches up here in portions of Virginia and also in the portions of D.C. and Delaware. Got some flash flood warnings over North Carolina. Also special weather statement for Indiana and also a portion of northern Maine. Then up here in northeastern Minnesota, we have excuse me, we have some frost advisories there as well. We got the river flood warning still continue for you guys in portion of Missouri to portion of Oklahoma, also Arkansas, portion of East Texas, Louisiana, and also Mississippi. Let's see, we got some small craft. Well, we got some air quality alerts up here around the New Jersey, Delaware area as well. And then we got smoke gradient advisory, gale warnings from Southern California to Washington State, southern side of the Hawaiian Chain Island, north side looks good around the Alaska region as well. Even got some. Let me see what we got here. We got flood watches in the green, and I think we got some. Well, we even got some heat advisories up here, portion of Alaska as well. So that's a new one on me, but there we go. We got it. So let's continue forward. Now let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Saturday. As you can see, we got general thunderstorm from a portion of Cleveland, Ohio to Fort Myers to Miami, Florida, to Brownsville, Texas, to Waco, to Minneapolis, Minnesota, to Glasgow, Montana, and then from Great Falls, Montana to Fort Stockton, marginal risk, and then up here from portion of Valentine to Rapid City, Sheridan, and also Billings, Montana, slight risk of severe weather. The tornado probability looked like this. Excuse me, 2% up here around Billings to Sheridan to Rapid City to Valentine, also portion just north of McCook, Nebraska. Damage and wind looked like this, 5% from Great Falls to Fort Stockton, then from Billings to Valentine, 15%. Large hail looked like this, pretty much over a portion of Billings and Sheridan, also down to Rapid City. Some baseball to golf ball size hail possible from Rapid City to portions just north of McCook, 15%, and 5% from Midlands to Great Falls, Montana. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. And it's going to look something like this. Alright, you can see we got a marginal risk from just north of Charlotte to Raleigh to Richmond, Virginia to Virginia Beach. Then another marginal risk from Abilene, Texas to Glasgow to Great Falls, Montana, Bismarck, North Dakota, you're included. Billings to Pierre to Valentine and Rapid City, you're included in a slight risk. General thunderstorm elsewhere from Philadelphia to Miami to San Antonio to areas of Denver, also portions of Grand Forks and Fargo, North Dakota. Probability is going to look like this, 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We have more severe weather to discuss for day 4, which is Monday. As you can see, Rapid City, Pierre, Valentine, Sioux Falls, Aberdeen, and Minneapolis, 15% risk area. Day number 5 will look like this. From Valentine to McCook to Norfolk, Omaha, Lincoln, Colby, you're included. Alright, day number 6 going to look like this. From portions of Hannibal to Pierre to Delmont to La Crosse, Milwaukee, and Chicago, you're included in 15 risk area as well. Right now, day 7 and 8 has nothing. Right now, it's predictability too low, and number 8 is predictability too low. So, alrighty, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll get you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.